Yeah guys, how you doing today? It's me, Smurry75, guys. I'm back for another reaction video. Giving my reaction to the 2-2 draw with Hibs and Dundee United today, and my reaction to the next round of the Scottish Cup. So, let's get right in about it. So guys, as I said in the title, I'm going to give my reaction to the 2-2 draw with Hibs and Dundee United today. First things first, obviously I'm really disappointed at the fact we couldn't see the match out today. Props to Dundee United, that has to be said. You know, they went behind twice. They done very little in my opinion in the game today. But you know, when they had a chance, they took it. You know, we had multiple chances in the game today. And we just didn't take it, unfortunately. You know, Deutsch had a good chance towards the end. Canberra, I think, had a good chance in the first half as well. So, yeah, we're going to have to do it all over again at Easter Road, but I'm fairly confident that at Easter Road we'll get the job done. You know, as I say, credit to Dundee United. You know, they done what good teams do. You know, they stuck at it. You know, they didn't shake for their principles. You know, they stuck at it and, you know, gave a really good account of themselves. You know, these guys are obviously the runaway leaders of the championship just now. They don't like conceding goals at home. So the fact that we went there and took 2 goals off them is grounds to be relatively confident. Obviously, I would have liked to have obviously kept that Shanklin a bit more quieter than obviously what he did, because I don't believe he done very much today, to be honest. Yes, he had a good goal, and it was a good goal, to be fair. But apart from his goal, he didn't really do much. I felt a lot more confident when Ryan Porteous went off and Darren McGregor came on. I just felt that you know, that wee bit more inexperienced, he'd done a wee bit, you know, done better in the defence than what it was when it was Porteous that was there, to be honest. No disrespect to Porto, everybody knows my opinions on him. I think that the lad is a good young Scottish centre half. I think he's got a massive future ahead of him in the game. But as of now, he's just still a wee bit too raw for me. He's still too rash. I think he needs to work on a lot of aspects of his game. One of them being a wee bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Just a wee bit more sort of calmness to his game, I think. You know, I think he's still in the mindset where he's got to throw himself into tackles to really make a difference. And I think that'll obviously change in time, you know, when he becomes a wee bit more experienced, hopefully so. But I think hopefully when it comes down to it for the next game, we'll have Darren McGregor in there. As I say, I felt a lot better when Darren McGregor came on. I'm being honest today, there was a lot of aspects of the team that I wasn't really happy with. To me, the only guys that had pass marks today, I felt Deutsch had a good game, you know, scored his goal. Boyle scored his goal, ran the show quite a wee bit today. Whittaker done really well, sitting in front of the back 4, which I was very shocked at, because, you know, for somebody who's 35 going on 36, you know, he still looked as though he had the energy to get up and down the pitch quite a lot today. So, you know, kudos to him. But I felt, as I say, I felt Porteous was a wee bit rash in his tackling today. Paul Hanlon could have been doing a wee bit better. I feel like I'm being really nippy towards Paul, but I'm really not trying to be. Lewis didn't have a great game in my opinion today for a guy who obviously sets such high standard as what he does. Scott Allen didn't play well for me today. He was trying, I think he was trying too hard, to be honest. And Canberra again, well, Canberra really. I think he was doing the things that probably didn't need to do. Like, I don't know if anybody would have seen this, but you know, there's a couple of minutes of the game left and he's trying wee fancy flicks and everything like that, and to me it didn't work. It didn't. I don't think he needs to do that in his game. I don't think he needs to do that. I think he could be doing a lot of other things to improve his game rather than, you know, wee fancy tricks and flicks and everything like that, especially when it doesn't come off for him. So yeah, I mean, as I say, I feel like I'm being really critical of the team today, but I'm trying not to be, because, as I say, Dundee United don't concede many goals at home. I think that has to be noted, and for us to go there and look relatively comfortable, it has to be said, I think that speaks volumes for us. I think it speaks volumes for the direction that we're going in. But the problems that we've got just now are blaringly obvious. We do need a holding midfielder. We need somebody who, in my opinion, is like sort of the Jason Cummins mould, who might not do anything for 85 minutes of the game, but will score you a goal out of nothing. We definitely we need somebody in there that's going to be a wee bit more ruthless. I think that's probably the biggest criticism that Hibs have got just now, is we're not ruthless enough in front of goal. You know, going forward, we play really nice, tidy football at times. We are defensively still soft, so it'll make for an interesting replay. But obviously, going on to the next round, we're going to be away to BSC Glasgow, which I think's a really good tie. You know, hopefully, if we get through Dundee United, which I'm pretty confident that we will do, hopefully, you know, we'll go and we'll put on a good show for this team as well. You know, I think that BSC Glasgow team have done fantastic to get to where they have. You know, last 16 of the Scottish Cup, and you know, for a lot of these guys who are all part-time football, well, not even part-time football players really, for them to be in the competition at this late stage is really good for them. And I hope that obviously when it comes to playing Hibs or playing Dundee United, whoever they play, you know, they get the game that they deserve as well. So yeah, as I say, guys, I'm not being too overly critical of Hibs just now, because as I say, I think going to a place like Tynecastle, shut up Stephen, going to a place like Tannadice, where again they don't like conceding goals, they don't do that very often, to go there to score 2 goals and look relatively comfortable during the whole game, I think is testament to the direction that we're going in. Is it going to be the same in the replay? I don't know. I certainly hope so. I hope, you know, we go into the replay and we play the same way, and hopefully, you know, these chances that didn't go in today will go in against Dundee United at home. Yeah. So I'm going to leave the video there, guys. As I say, I just want to come through and give my quick reaction to the game. I have got another video in the works just now where I'm going to be doing the Scottish Cup, you know, where are they now? The Scottish Cup winners team, you know, where are they now sort of thing. It's just an idea that I've been brewing up for a wee while, and I'm researching it quite a lot because I want to try and get as much correct about it as possible. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that out to you hopefully in the next couple of days. But you know the score by now. If you agree with anything that I've said in the video, you know, just give the video a thumbs up. If you disagree with me, stick a comment in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel on minute 75. And that being said, I'll see you all for the game against Hamilton. Is it Hamilton? Hamilton and Livingston we're playing on Wednesday. I can't remember. I think it's Hamilton, but we'll see how we go. But until then, see you later.